I'm in savage mode. I'm in savage mode. 21. How does it go? I'm in savage mode. I'm in savage mode. I'm in no one probably knows what the hell I'm talking about. I'm in savage mode. Something about these hoes. How's everyone doing? Good morning. Tom, aka Nostra Thomas. I am the bommus. What's going on with Bitcoin? I haven't, yesterday I talked about doing a 24-hour challenge. We got one person in the house, according to my YouTube, and 3 likes. I'll take that ratio. More likes than people. How's everyone doing? Yesterday I talked about not checking the price of Bitcoin for 24 hours. I didn't think I could do it. I have no idea what's going on with Bitcoin. Is it dumping? Is it going up? What's it doing? Is it still like 38,000? I'm kidding, everyone. I couldn't go 24 hours. I actually made it. You gave me 3 likes. Eli K in the house. And Retro in the house. I made it about 3 hours, which is pretty good. And it was kind of like, so when I say, so I'm going to try again today. Today's almost going to be impossible to go too long because we got Capo. We got to talk about what Capo's waxing on about. Freaking that a-hole Charles Haskinson hasn't. He's been radio silent. But I was working, was able to stay pretty busy, and then I took a little break, turned on the YouTube, and George was live. We're all George. I'm like, whatever, I'll see what George has to say. I'm sure he's still bullish Bitcoin and dollar cost average and la-di-da-di. I mean, his tune hasn't changed, but he had Bitcoin price up on the, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I can't. So when I try again, it ain't going to happen today because I'm too excited to be checking the price of Bitcoin. But I am slowing my roll checking the prices. But when it's pumping, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, and then from there, it was a little bit downhill. I didn't check it too much during the day. And then at nighttime, it started to pump a little bit. The pump got me excited, and then I even broke my golden rule of checking it in the middle of the night when I went to go, little girl's room. I went and laid back down. I was actually more awake at 1:30 in the morning. I think I went to bed. I think I'd already had like 5 hours of sleep at that time. I went to bed early. I can't wait for daylight savings. They need to get rid of daylight savings. I've been on like my lunch, usually I eat lunch at 11, but like my hunger's been on starting at 10 a.m. So I can't wait, right? I'm wanting to go to bed at like 7 o'clock. So daylight savings is going to be the thing that sucks though is the last 2 days I've actually kind of woken up late. So I think I'm just starting to get adjusted to the last daylight savings, and they're just going to ram it back in. So if you don't get the drift on that, daylight savings is this weekend. And they need to. It kills people. It freaking kills people. It wrecks their lives. It doesn't make any sense. All right, enough. I got little fuzzies on my mic. Enough about wax. All right, so what was I doing? I was going to look at what time. Maybe I should have just stayed up. No, I went to bed right about 9 o'clock. So I would have gotten 4 hours of sleep. I've had worse nights. I was able to get back to sleep eventually. Those last couple hours, man, those were a deep slumber. I woke up, a little bit of drool, a little bit of morning. Anyway, Chad Knight in the house, Nimrod in the house. How's it going? You know what? Oh my goodness, so sick of crypto, Nimrod. I am so freaking sick of crypto. I need a new thing. I need a new gig. Maybe we're going to transition this channel. No, I'm kidding. We're not going to transition it, but I do want to get some other topics going on. I mean, how long is crypto? Eventually, everyone's going to be sick of crypto. I don't know. What is the stock market doing? I don't even know. Let's take a look. All right, the email. Ooh, the stock market when the van is a rocking. When the stock markets are rocking, don't come a knocking. The stock market is a freaking rocking. Why is the stock market going crazy too? So we got the great cheeseburger in the house is what we got. How you doing, brother? The Nasdaq's up around 300 points, which is pretty decent. The E-mini S&P's up 80, which is a monster move. Gold. You know, I want to go on a rant about gold. And then so gold's at like $2,000. What did we determine yesterday? What was the all-time high of gold and when was that? 2020? I want to take a quick look at something now. When is the best way to look at the gold chart? Gold. Maybe this one. No, this isn't it. Gold. All right, so this looks like it's gonna be a decent chart. Everyone's always talking about gold, gold bugs, right? So real quickly, I'll make this a quick rant. Like gold is a great store of wealth and hedge. Do they say gold's a hedge against inflation? Do they? Like, I'm curious. There was a period where gold was like Bitcoin, right? And Bitcoin may eventually, Bitcoin will eventually kind of hit this point, right? But there was a period like when you were, when you were buying gold, let's see, 1980. So if you were buying gold here, like if you were buying gold around here, this is gold kind of like Bitcoin. You did pretty freaking good. I think Bitcoin's going to have more of a parabolic move. So people are still living, especially gold bugs, are still living in this 30-year period. 20 to only about, I would give them like a good, we'll give them a good 12-year period, right? Everyone's still living in this period. Gold, a hedge against inflation. All right. The narrative is the dollar continues to lose value. So not only did gold lose value, the dollar lost value with it. The dollar loses value, the dollar loses value, the dollar loses value, and gold's back to where it was 10 years ago. So you're right back to basically where you were 10 years ago, gold amount equal to the same amount in the dollar that was worth way more back then is worth way less than. So what's the difference? You might as well just kept it in, I don't get it. I mean, at least you can't move gold very easily, right? Anyway, my point is Bitcoin is where it's at, right? The only argument is you can touch it. Who cares? I don't need to be able to touch. In fact, I haven't said this in a while. I'm a germaphobe. And money's disgusting. I hated touching money for decades. ATM card was the greatest invention ever. I'm like, I never want to touch money again. Anyway, let's get Kurt in the house. How you doing, brother? Call you Ty Lopez. All right, retro. I pulled out a trank. Bought more now. Raffle. What are you talking about, Nimrod? There ain't no raffles over here. Let's plan a meetup to enjoy our gains and take a hell yeah. I'm not sick of crypto yet, says Kurt. The hope of Jewel to $100 will keep me warm at night. Can't afford gasoline to do it. 50% on. Why would he have had a 50% penalty? Trank to $10. That would be amazing. Oh, yeah. Okay. So the lock only flexible. The lock's where it's at, though. Talk about Trank Gold. Talk about Trank Gold is for old people. I am old but modern. Hey, bro, you're 60 years old. You should be a gold bug. All right, let's are we done with the stock market? Probably. Let's see what's happening. Tesla's up $20, back up to $845. That's the only one I care about. The miners are doing pretty good. Bitcoin is a rockin' all right, so Capo, he's not giving up. You're gonna pry a 20K Bitcoin from his cold dead hands. Oh, did Charles? No, Charles hasn't talked yet. Oh wait, Charles just posted a new tweet. what is today, March 9th? We invested in this. They have an amazing vision, and also there's a ton. We're just going to completely ignore the fact that you got called out about your college degree, and just hope everyone forgets about it. Okay, I guess that's the plan. All right, Capo's latest tweet this morning. This looks like the 40K top with the difference that is now 42K. Man, he's making a snap judgment there. He's coming to that conclusion after 12 hours. Oh my goodness. Nick in the house. How you doing, brother? Are you going to be summoning to replenish dead heroes? Of course. Or will you be buying them from the tavern after the PJ? Do you look for advanced stats? I will be doing some summoning. I'm definitely going to need to replace some miners, most likely. After that, I don't put a lot of. I mean, I'm trying to think ahead of what's going to be good for PvP. So when it comes to, I don't care as much. For example, you can build baller miners, summon and try and get a warrior, a paladin or whatever, but it's expensive. And I don't know that the reward's worth all the extra effort you put into it. I had miners, just wizards and not wizards. Is it wizards over there? I don't even remember. Priests, and I think there's wizards, or I don't even freaking remember. That aren't necessarily sages, that aren't necessarily the best at mining, but and I didn't even worry so much about putting strength points into strength and agility or endurance, the primary, and they still farmed enough. Now that stuff might come more into play with advanced quests, and so we'll have to see how that plays out. So right now I'm kind of focused on, like if I want to create a miner, if I can find a good deal and I can create a class that's better at mining. Otherwise, to me, I don't know that that's really worth it. I'm kind of trying to think ahead towards building PvP type metas, like, a ninja with agility and wizards, and like priests with intelligence and wisdom for mana, and tanks with, I'm assuming, strength and vitality, things like that. I don't, and at the same time, I'm just kind of whatever. For a while I was checking, but I haven't done any summoning in a long time, so who knows how. I will be summoning, bro. I don't know how much effort I'm going to put into. I get pretty lazy, so we'll see how it goes. Is Fifi Bag here? He hasn't chimed in yet. Kevin C in the house. How you doing? Gold sucks. I agree. Capo is he's a smart bro. I'm not going to deny that. And I've said numerous times in the past, the dude's usually right. And he could still be right. I hope he's wrong this time. Everyone's wrong. Every now and then. Everyone. I was wrong. I've been wrong a few times in my life. It hasn't happened too many times, but I've definitely been wrong. Warrior monk with agility and wisdom. No, it's not. You got one for sale. Anyone mint crypto fruits? I don't know what that is, bro. I do know Bryn Capital posted in the shill zone. I'm looking forward to more information on his project. Mummy punks or punk mummies, something like that. Check it out. It is in the shill zone. Mummy punks. I don't know what chain it's on. I am in his Discord. I think there's going to be a game involved. I think it's maybe Phantom. What is going on here? Pharaohs. So I'm looking forward. Hopefully he can come in every now and then and keep us updated, because I can be pretty lazy when it comes to checking in on the Discords. But 0x Frankie Wild, a.k.a. Bryn Capital. All right. We can talk. Actually, let's finish up. Oh, yeah, we should definitely finish up crypto. All right. 10 Mars colony plots are worth 44.51 right now. Why do you say what is it with 10? Is the statue you have in your PK lots and what the? Tom, you need to check this out, Pavia. T Stout in the house. Yeah, Luna's freaking going crazy. How you doing, brother? Bro, like you were so obsessed with Pavia. Oh, it's a statue. It's a statue. Didn't they give some of those out? 340 Cardano. Yeah, what's so great about this? What do you do with it? 1,000 Cardano. Don't forget, not all plots are the same. Do you mean 10 plots? Yeah. Brand on its way becomes the next. Brand's the next Andre. You can run your hero through a calculator, says Nick, and it'll tell you. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh yeah, I know you can. There's calculators I'll run it through that it tells me like what chance I'll get for a hero that I'm shooting for, if that's what you mean. We looked at plots yesterday, and ones earning 4 colony a day were like 7,500. So 8 of those would be like 60,000. So he must be talking about, yeah, the base plot was around 4,500. So he's got to be talking about like the base. There's only 400 statues. I'm not looking to spend money on high risk shit right now. And I like Pavia, but I mean, $400 for this? Like, what does it do? Who cares if it's scarce, right? I'm not like, if Pavia is gonna be successful, I got land, right? I'll worry about statues later. I'm not FOMOing into any statues, right? As of right now, I mean, right now a statue's worth more than land. What's so special about it? It's scarce. They gave these away and people are selling them. Didn't people get these for free and they're selling them? What does that tell you, right? The people that got them for free are selling them. Yeah, the bottom was around 4,500 when we looked at it yesterday. Cardano is a shit coin right now. It is. Do you want to look at the price of Cardano? It's depressing. I might have to say I was wrong. I mean, I don't think I'm wrong, but right now I'm looking really wrong. Right now I'm looking like I should have sold at $3. I mean, I'm still in profit, but I'm barely in profit now. I'm not even on a 2x. I'm not even on a freaking 2x, and I was at a 8x, around an 8x. So, you know, don't call it a comeback. I think it'll come back. This little shit going on with Charles Haskinson's not a lot of fun, though. I'll tell you that. So Luna did break over $100, I believe. Yeah, it got up to the fib, pulling back a little. I'm not gonna spend too much time on Luna because I had like 200 of them and I sold them around $50. So I'm a little bitter on that. All right, Phantom still getting hammered. Osmosis coming back a little bit. Solana, Shitlana, trying to make a comeback too. It's still down heavily. Oh, Oasis Network. How are you doing over there? Has more yeah, but I don't know, man. The TVL's not gonna come on Cardano until things like Liquid come and some of the Plutus application fine tuning and the network is running smoother. So we'll have to see. I think the TVL is gonna come big time when some of this stuff happens, but it also has to line up with what's going on in crypto in general, right? So it may be a long time before it may be like 2024, 2025 before we get our bag back in Cardano, or we may never get it back, right? That's why not all my money's in Cardano. I personally still believe in Cardano. I still have faith in it. Big money, big wells, big investors are still buying it. It's just that the problem with Cardano is the float's really low. And a lot of people forget about this because around 70% of it remains staked. So when people are selling it, it doesn't take much selling for it to go down a lot. So when the FOMO comes back, you bookmark this video at this timestamp. When the FOMO comes back to Cardano, the price will rocket, right? Trust me on this, guys. So it's a painful one because the float's so low. It does not take much to move Cardano. And when it moves, it freaking moves. And right now, you know, there's a lot going on. The chain is slow. And then we got this extra freaking Haskinson FUD. So I feel, you know, I feel greater than 50% confidence that this will see new all-time highs. Not much, if not much, 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 much more. And will be one of the top cryptocurrencies. Fresh Carrot in the house. How you doing, brother? Funny that Mars is actually one of my best investments of last year and landed. Yeah, man. I don't even really think about it that much because I bought 8 plots. And so, I mean, that's it. I don't really think about it because I don't even consider selling my land. I don't consider it at all. Actually, we need to check my land. I might be able to upgrade another plot by now. Let's take a look. Colony earned 141. Let's freaking do it. All right. Ziv Eric in the house. How you doing, brother? Tom, serious question. Ask Kurt. Why does it matter about Charles? Cardano exists. No one even knows he created Bitcoin. He didn't create Bitcoin. Are you? Is that just one of your jokes? That would be amazing if he was a creator of Bitcoin. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. It only matters to me is because if he was dishonest or deceptive, that's not a good look. Right. So when you're going around trying to make, you know, you're traveling Africa and trying to make deals with leaders of countries, it just opens up the possibility that, you know, people are going to be like, well, if you lied about this, like, what does that say about your character? You know, other chains will be able to continue to attack that till the end of time. Right. So, look, I don't know all the details. I don't know if he actually said he graduated and he didn't. I don't know if he did graduate and the college just lost the records. I don't know if he graduated and Vitalik Buterin paid the colleges to lose his transcript. I don't know. But I do know it's not a good look. I do agree. And I think Charles is definitely one of the smartest people I've ever heard talk. I don't think he's BSing, right? And a degree doesn't necessarily mean anything. I mean, well, I mean something. The only time it means something is when you say you have one and you don't. I guess. I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. I'm not overly... I say I'm not overly worried about it, but I guess I am a little bit because it's not good. It's not a good look. So... Yeah, no, I agree. It's just that, you know, it's just like it's his character. Can you believe him going forward? People say, well, if he lied about this, is he lying about that? Right? You know that whole thing. Eh? I mean, some of you guys are a little wishy-washy here. You're like you were attacking Stella. You were attacking Stella for basically the same thing, and we don't even know if he was lying. Solana to $1,000. That's not going to happen. What Advest Answers? What did he say? Oh, Advest Answers. I was watching one of his videos. I haven't seen one for a while. He mentioned Defikingdoms because he was, you know, there's a chain I'm super bullish on right now and I don't have any money in. We're going to have to change that pretty soon. It's part of the DeFi Kingdom news we can get into in a second. Colony, blah, blah, Solana, Trank. Didn't you already say that? I'm going to love a $10 Trank. I'm not going to lie, but it's going the wrong way right now. I mean, Trank's tanking again. It's down to 58 cents. Defira is tanking. It's down to $14. Some interesting stuff that Farns Woggle P Horsetooth put in the Discord today. I'm not sure if I completely follow it, but it looks like the Holy Grail is struggling with some stuff. So this Emery guide, oh no, this is the Petrify guide that it originally called Holy Grail a scam. So I don't know. Apparently there's some stuff going on, and Grail Harder, he's claiming Grail. I think this Petrified guy is claiming Grail Harder's someone else, and Grail Harder's been gone for a week, and Grail Harder says he had to go to the hospital emergency room and empty. I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff going over there. I have zero plans of doing anything in Holy Grail. Again, I wish him all the best. Hopefully it's not a rug pull. There's too many red flags for me in that project in general. For one, a one-man show. No, thank you. And you know what I'm saying? I got my couple heroes. Probably means nothing. He's got a market. I think he's got a market coming up pretty soon. Anyway, I wouldn't expect there to be a lot of Holy Grail content going forward unless, you know, things make some crazy turn. All right, so Defikingdoms news. They put a trailer out yesterday. Hopefully you guys have already watched it. We could take a look at it. I think let me know if that's too loud. Son of a bitch. Oh, that's probably not even playing for you. Because that's coming out. There we go. No, that's probably not playing for you either. That wasn't playing for you, right? I mean, you don't really need to hear the music anyway, so we'll just take a look at the trailer. It's not like they say anything important. It's a pretty quick trailer, so a bunch of new zones. It does look... Let's start this over. All right, Defikingdoms launching on its own subnet on Avalanche. Look at those graphics, man. Those look pretty good. Those look better than... I think those look better than what's on... That looks pretty exciting. Liquidity pools. I don't know how to say that. Token trader. What was... Cross-chain transfers. Staking, crystal mining, hell yeah. 3 new hero classes. I'm definitely going to be summoning some of those new hero classes. I have no idea what they are. New power token, crystal. When do we get our crystal airdrops? Multi-chain gaming. Again, it's on its own. Oh, music and video we're playing. I turned the music off. Wait a second. Hold on. All right. So, oh, wait, whoa. I think March 30th, right? Oh, whoa. Who's that sexy guy? Who is that sexy mofo? All right. When it's March 30th, right? It says son of a bitch. March 30th. There you go. Are you ready? All right. Hell yeah, I'm ready. Here's the problem. Work both times. Oh, it's weird. It was coming out over my speakers too. All right. Yeah, it does look good. Because I don't pay any. I don't ever. All right. I don't know, Kurt. Get out of my ass. DFK will ruin their own game by having 5 different currency tiers. No, I don't think so. Because it's the power token for that chain. It's the power token for that chain. So I think they're fine, right? Right now, Defira scares me a little bit more when it comes to that than DFK one. Anyway, someone posted a link to their docs in our Discord. I don't remember who that was. Maybe Alexander. Where was that? Where? All right. No, Christophagus. Christophagus. What does that mean? Christophagus. All right. So this is the problem I have, right? So this is going to start on the date. So this starts on March 30th. And these are going to be the issuance schedule. These are going to be the ice gardens. Man, I don't have any money right now. The only money I have is going to have to come from Defira. So that's going to be a painful decision. I am hoping we get our crystal airdrops. We should get our crystal from like the heroes and all that. So I'll have money. I'll definitely have money already ready to rock and roll over there. So I'm going to be able to put whatever well, I say whatever, pretty much whatever I get for airdrops and, you know, burn heroes and heroes that make it and all that is probably going to go green eggs and ham and freaking farming over here. This is another opportunity to get, if you missed out on DFK, quite often I've said the next DFK is going to continue to be DFK. So here's an opportunity. There's going to be a lot of opportunity to yield farm. I think there's, you know, it's the same. You're going to earn locked and you're going to be able to unlock it. It has all of it in here. You know, this looks very similar. I think it's probably exactly like it was when DFK first came out, but 8% if you withdraw in the first hour, 4%, 24, 2, 1. I mean, I think it's the exact same thing Defira is doing too, right? And you're going to be able to earn locking. Claim lock crystal will remain locked until March 22nd, 2023, which ends of 51. I don't really, this doesn't say like how much is locked and how much is unlocked per the schedule. The heroes, this is just old news. So this is really all that we have, I guess, for the ice gardens. Either way, I'm going to be looking forward to that. Again, I don't have a whole lot of money right now. All my money's locked up in Defira. I'm still farming strong over there. I'm not worried about the current price action. The price action is probably going down some right now because of the DFK news. People are struggling where to put their, what the F just happened? Is that right? I thought that was over $5 this morning. That has to be old because that was $3.97. There is no way Jewel's $3.97. I was going to say that was from yesterday. So Jewel, I think that was from yesterday. Either way, Jewel was over $5 this morning, I believe. So it's making a little bit of a comeback with this news. I would expect it to go up. And here's my thesis on this. I don't really have any money to invest unless I pull it out of Defira. And it's tough because I honestly think Jewel's going to spike again come after the hero thing's done because of a question someone asked me earlier. Am I going to be summoning heroes? I think a lot. So between all the Crystal Veil news and all the like good news that's coming out, think about it. And Jewel is going to be used for gas on the Avalanche subnet. So people are going to need Jewel. So people are going to need Jewel to summon heroes. A lot of people are going to be summoning heroes. I think there's going to be a lot. It stands to reason there should be a lot of buying pressure coming up with Jewel. So maybe the move is to take a little loany loan. I am $2,700 in ETH over here. Oh, I was going to say that's just the price of ETH. Oh, I got $2,000 in USDC. My apologies for making weird ass noises that probably just annoyed you. All right, you know, I'm kind of saving taxes. I didn't do my taxes at all last weekend. I want to buy some Jewel. I really freaking do. But I'm going to hold off. Again, the whole thing, Jewel, I think Jewel's going to go up. I think there's going to be a lot of buying pressure. But one thing to keep in mind, you know, the cryptocurrency market is still the weight, right? If this is another top and, you know, the Bitcoin crashes, if you think Jewel and all this shit's not going with it, you're out of your freaking mind. My problem is that I'm already like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not very liquid. It may look like I'm liquid, but I'm not liquid until I pay my taxes, and I don't want to go out on loans. And then that's basically like so I'm just trying to stay reasonable. I am crazy bullish Jewel right now, but I'm just staying reasonable. Get a job. Are you telling me to get a job? Bro, we just looked at Defira. It's getting hammered. I'm still farming. I haven't pulled any money out of it. DFK is most definitely a delivery machine. As Tom says, I think you'd be hard-pressed not to stack some more Defira and Tank during their pullback. I am crazy freaking bullish. Defira, Tank, Jewel, and Colony right now. There is going to be some definitely, like the move might be have money ready over on Avalanche and try and get in early on. Here's the thing. You're going to, the same thing can happen on Avalanche that happened on Defira. Wells are going to go ape shit, like just big bags on Avalanche. And then once the withdrawal fee gets to a certain point, they might dump a massive amount. So the point I'm trying to say right now is if you're going to go over to Avalanche and think you're going to get rich and be greedy, just don't be greedy, right? Use what just happened in Defira as a possible risk indicator that it's very likely that Wells will just ape in, get a shitload of basically free money, and then just dump it on your faces. I'm not saying that will happen. I'm just saying that's a possibility. So if you overextend yourself over on Avalanche, if you pull a Kurt, if you pull a Kurt and put like a crazy big bag into it, just be prepared. It can dump on your face. So this is not a surefire thing. Like everyone is expecting this to be, you know, like the first go around in Defikingdoms. It's not going to be, it's likely not going to be, it's going to be a good opportunity, but you just be aware of the risks, right? There's going to be some well games going on for sure. All right. You make me feel better. I did happen. Oh, good for you, brother. Good for you. Yeah, I mean, that's the hard part. I can do my taxes in like an hour. Taxes ain't hard, man. You just pull up into it and freaking, yep, there's my W-2. Here's some expenses. Here's my deductible. Here's my mortgage. Blah, 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 blah. Check. Crypto. The risk reward is better on Defira. Yeah, no, Kurt. Calm down. I never said you were overextended. I just like saying don't pull a Kurt. All right. Seems pretty liquid the other night stream. Seemed pretty liquid. I seem pretty liquid. It's all in Defira. And I don't even know, like, I don't know if I'm going to have to figure out how to come up with more money to pay my taxes. I got like 20 grand in cash, 25, 30. I have no idea. If I owe 50 grand in taxes, I'm going to have to come up with like 2 grand or 20 grand. Where's that coming from? Am I going to have to sell my Harmony One? Am I going to have to sell some Bitcoin? I'll probably sell some Bitcoin, but we'll see. The thing that's going to suck is I'll probably figure out that I need to come up with some extra cash to pay my taxes. And that's the day after Bitcoin dumps 50%, right? Rug pull as a service. What's the rug pull as a service? All right, so that was the Defikingdoms news. They got March 30th. So basically March 30th for Defikingdoms on Avalanche is really probably just going to be yield farming and staking. So there's going to be a bank. There's going to be ice gardens or whatever, right? There's going to be no actual gameplay. I think all the Gen 0 heroes are just going to be basically ways that you like earn them in drops and stuff. I don't think there's going to be any auction. I'm not sure on that. So that's going to be interesting. Whoever gets Gen 0s is probably going to charge a ridiculous fee for you to like summon with them. I mean, of course, right? That makes, so that's going to be very interesting to see how that market plays out, for sure. That's financial advice. I don't like, I would have never made that play, but it's not like I would have never made that play in Magic, but I've made that play in other things. So as much as I love to make fun of you, it's not like we all haven't FOMO'd into something and been wrong. All right. I put Defira in the title. Oh, really? Just because, Defira is tanking. But I'm still crazy bullish it. Let's see how I'm doing. I'm barely up on my LP now. I have about $8,500 in. So I'm barely up on that portion, but hopefully we're finding a bottom. Hopefully we turn around. There's probably a bit of a rotator going on from Defira to whatchamacallit. I bought 100-ish. Well, I mean, this is the thing that really gets me excited. I'm building my Defira stack. I'm hoping to get that to like 2,000 or 3,000. Plus it's earning 221%. Again, the thing that gets me out of bed every day is my locked balance in freaking Jewel, right? So I'm hoping to build the same thing over on Defira, and I'm hoping obviously I'm hoping Defira continues to be successful, and I definitely think they will. Where was I? I was over here at the temple. And then I also put in about 100. I think I bought about 120 Fira total at sub $10. So this is still doing pretty good. And I've earned an extra 100 Fira for free. So I'm up at least, $1,500 here and $1,500-ish or $1,000 in the LP pool. And I got a ton of freaking lock S Fira. So I'm going to continue to farm this. I do think this is going to be a really good investment. I think between this and Defikingdoms, I'm going to have decent passive income going forward. And then you pile in over the top, the same thing with Mars Colony. I think this is going to be another successful one. So I think between these three projects, I love the odds of them all being very successful. Right now, the biggest equity over here is definitely in owning the land and getting that upgraded. And they're burning Colony. They got NFT characters coming out soon. If they really announce, like, it is gonna cost Colony, but if they said when that's gonna come out, because I'm gonna need to hold some Colony. Like, I want to upgrade some land, but I want to make sure I don't want to have to buy Colony to get an NFT. I don't know that there's a date. Yeah, if anyone knows if there's a date on those NFTs, that would be good to know. We got some time though. All right, so I did collect my Colony. I have 169 Colony. I got 2 land plots away. 6 of them are earning 4 a day. 2 of them are earning 2 a day. We are gonna fix that right freaking now. I guess you gotta, in this new one, you gotta go to the plot. I haven't placed any of my buildings yet. I'm waiting for now. Let's do a power. Oh, now you do have to place it. Well, I don't want to do that. I can go to the old one and not place it. I don't want to have to place it. It's too much pressure. Old. Can we get some bad news? I'm not feeling the right level of clickbait with tonight's title. Yeah, I didn't do any clickbait tonight. I can't win. If it's clickbait title, you guys give me trouble. If it's not clickbait, you guys give me static. How can I win with that, guys? How can I freaking win? All right, let's upgrade. Let's get a power plant. Hell yeah, 1 more plot to go, and I will be earning a 32 Colony a day, LFG. So that's 7 times 4, that's 28 a day. In about 5 days, I'll have enough, but I could also take my liquidity mining. So I'll probably do that. 49 and 50, 86. In about a day and a half or a day, I'll be able to upgrade this last one. And I'm probably going to do that, so... That sounds like winning. Let's see. You win by doing a live Gen. So you want me to do a live Gen 0? You're telling me to do a live Gen 0 airdrop? How does that work? How do I do a live Gen 0 airdrop? I don't have Gen 0s. Are you saying I have to give up my one Gen 0? Or are you saying I have to build out my own project and give everyone in the YouTube chat a Gen 0? If you stake on my validator, That's what I need to figure out. How to get people to stake on my freaking validator. Easy. That's not really an airdrop. That's just giving it up. What are the price of Gen Zeros right now? I haven't looked in a long time because I don't want to be sad. I could have sold it for, I mean, Rex is the smartest person in the chat. He sold 6 of them near the top. I don't even want to look. Let's see, buy heroes. They might be cheap. This might be the time to be buying. Let's see, Gen Zero. This is gonna hurt. This I don't even want to look. Is it gonna make me cry? 15,000 jewel. So the floor is holding up. What? Wait a second. Am I doing something wrong? Oh, I was gonna say 4,000. We'll say 5. One person's getting desperate. This reeks of desperation. So 4,000, still $20,000. I mean, that ain't bad. I'm not selling. Calm down, Chad Knight. What about the OG stakers that are Kurt? Oh, Kurt, you are the. If I could give you, I need to figure out. I'm freaking lazy, guys. If I don't know how to do this shit, and I'm such an asshole. I'm such a freaking asshole. Like, I could give you guys emoticons. Let's see. Monetization, is that what I want to look at? Let's see, video, memberships, supers, memberships. Not started. So I haven't done any of this because I upload badges and emojis. I haven't done anything for like membership programs and given, like, I wouldn't even want any of you guys. I would just want the new people that come in and take their money. But I don't even know how to do this. How do I, like, I don't even know how to make emojis. Am I going to have to go to Fiverr and pay someone? That's way too much work. All right. Let's see. That's kind of where I'm at for the day. Let's see if Bitcoin's still pumping. You need to partner with more channels like Crime. Yeah. That's not a, it's not a bad idea. I just don't like, you know what I'm seeing? I definitely need a larger audience. At the same time, I just like, I don't want to, you know, it's a tough one. I'm not worried about it right now because the bill is not that expensive again. So eventually I'll get it figured out. I'm also not pushing it super hard right now because the landscape for pushing the validator right now is just not really conducive. Crypto's down, you know, crypto's down in the dumps. Harmony One's down in the dumps. And there's a lot of things going on Harmony One where it really doesn't make it easy for being a validator. And I'm not the person that'll kind of give up. I do believe in the cause and I'll eventually figure it out. Just that I have to focus what free time I do have between playing Wordle, hanging out with you guys in the chat, working for a living, studying for things like Azure tests and Bob's your uncle. All right, so let's see what's happening. Let's go ahead and get this wrapped up. Unless there's anything else you guys want to talk about. 7:17 a.m. It is a sunny morning out here in Cali. A sunny, smoggy, air polluted morning. All right, so Bitcoin's above 42,000 right now, still holding strong. Is Capo right? Oh, you know what? I didn't really, I meant to talk about one of the main reasons it's people are saying crypto's pumping. Or a reason people are saying crypto's pumping. Peppertone is proudly partnered with the NASDAQ. Who the hell is Peppertone? All right, profile, I think. I retweeted this morning. All credit goes to Dan, Digital Asset News. I was watching him this morning. Apparently, you know, so one big fear is Janet Yellen. Seems like she's pretty hawkish and pretty hating on crypto. But apparently these are kind of vibes that she might be coming around. This press release is supposed to come out today, I believe. It got leaked yesterday. U.S. Secretary of the Treasury Janet Yellen releases the following statement on President Biden's executive order on digital assets. President Biden's historic executive order calls for a coordinated and comprehensive approach to digital asset policy. This approach will support responsible innovation that could result in substantial benefits for the nation, consumers, and businesses. It will also address risks related to blah, blah, and protecting consumers and all. So this is very bullish. It's looking, regulation is the kind of thing that will help bring upon a spot ETF. So a lot of good things could be coming. I'm kind of leaning towards, I think the cycle is different, and mostly leaning towards the fact that we're near the freaking bottom of the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. So, worst case to me, I'm hoping by like the end of March, it shouldn't be below like 31,000. So if someone were to tell you that the lows of Bitcoin this cycle would be between let's go even like between 25,000 and 30,000. If you knew for a fact that those were going to be the lows, you would be buying as much, but you didn't know when, and you didn't know for sure. Like if someone could tell you the worst that will ever happen to Bitcoin this cycle is it won't go below 25,000, right? This is just all theoretical. But that's theoretically it might go that low, but I can guarantee you, like someone from the future comes to you and says, look, I'm not going to tell you it's going to go to 25,000, but I'm going to tell you, I guarantee you it won't go below 25,000. And that's the only evidence that you knew about Bitcoin. You'd be buying the F out of it right now, right? So that's how I look at it. I believe in Bitcoin long-term. I believe in cryptocurrency long-term, and I'm buying. These are the times to be buying. It might go down 50% from here, and that's going to suck, but it's going to rebound, and it's going to see new all-time highs. So, this is when people are rich. This is when people get rich, when they buy it when it's cheap. I bought it. I started buying back here, and I'm still buying. I've actually done pretty good at buying at bottoms. I was buying here. This wasn't a bottom. I started getting in actually right here. The end of August is when I first started buying my taste of Bitcoin. Started buying Cardano and Ethereum and shit around here. I had a decent bag. I enjoyed it all the way up, and then I didn't sell. And then it got all the way down here, and I'm like, F it. I put the rest of my bag in right here. I timed the market. I didn't plan on timing the market. All I really did is learn about cryptocurrency, say I love this shit. I bought it. It made it to here, and then it went all the way back down. And I'm reminding myself that I believe in crypto long term. This is the long term. It's on sale right now. I bought it again. Went all the way up to here. I was popping corks. Didn't sell. Now we're back down here, and I am buying what very little money I have left, right? I'm just dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin right now. And this is not financial advice, if I had a ton of money right now, if I didn't go all in like I already did, I would be seriously considering going all in right now. And I don't want anyone to use that as any kind of freaking this guy said he would go all in cryptocurrency right now. I'm not telling you to make a decision because I'm just saying what I would do, right? I could be wrong still, right? It might go down another 50%, and you're not going to enjoy that especially if you overextended yourself. But there is no doubt in my mind, Bitcoin will see all new all-time highs. It's just a matter of whether it's this year, next year, or 2024 or 2025. I don't freaking know. I'm going to always be buying when it's at fear, and going forward, because I'm in long-term capital gains, I will be looking to take some, again, and I've said this recently quite a bit, I'll be looking to take some off the board, probably. I don't know when, though. I may continue to stay greedy and just say F it, you know what I mean, and not sell, right? My life hasn't changed one bit other than the amount of money. It's basically in this, like, that's the thing that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not actually touching the money, it's just like, oh, easy come, easy go, right? I'm not taking it out. I'm not spending it. I'm not using it to pay bills. I'm not doing any of that. So even when it was up close to like $1 million, it didn't change my life one bit, other than, I slept a little bit better at night knowing I had a lot of security. Now it's all the way down at like 300 or 400 grand right now. You know what I'm saying? It's still a freaking big chunk of change, if you know what I mean? Like, so I don't think, even if it goes down another 50%, I'm still going to probably have a couple hundred grand out there, and it's eventually going to recover. And as long as I don't need that money, and I've never needed 200 grand, like, something came up. Oh, my air conditioner broke. You need 200 grand to fix it. Inflation ain't that high yet. So, right. You continue to live in your means. You be frugal in life. You don't do things like retro and eat $15 takeouts for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You invest that in crypto instead. You watch your electricity use. If your electric bill's high, you don't run the AC 24 hours a day. You don't go out and get new cars every year. You don't go out and get new iPhones every year. You have plenty of money. You just constantly dollar cost average. I just saw Retro say something over there. He's probably, hey man. Yeah, unsub. I actually hate the idea of taking any crypto. Yeah, I do too. Yep, I do too. All right, guys, you got me going on a nice little rant there. I got about 35 minutes before I officially got to clock into work, so maybe I'll go make some coffee. Hope everyone has a great day. I hope, Kurt, you're not working the night shift anymore, I'm assuming. Hope you have a great little slumber. And if it's the middle of the day for you, like you're in Europe or something, I hope you have a great day. Mikey, I want to hear from you, bro. Hope you're doing good. Love you all. See you tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. PST. Be there. You be square. Peace. Oh, whoa. I guess I'm not. Chad night. Oh, you're still on the night? All right, Chad. I was ready to sign off. God dang it. All right, Chad Knight, let me take care of you. Oh my goodness, guys. This guy is like a jackhammer when it comes to making sure scroll up the Defikingdoms. You will be able to yeah, bro, dude, you ask that every day, I swear to God. Or maybe it's someone else. You're gonna be able to unlock your SV by playing the game, just like you can Defikingdoms. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.